Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Pitbull's Garage. Today for another used car Wednesday, and got a nice old little pickup back here. It's gonna be a 2007 F150 XLT with the 4.6 V8 two-wheel drive. As you can see, well, as you can tell, it's lower on the front. So we're gonna do the normal thing, take a walk around in it, take a little gander on the inside, then take her for a city test drive and highway and put her on lift and let you know what I think. Let's go. All right, walk around the old F150. This is a crew cab, short bed, two-wheel drive. So not gonna have a slider in the back, but you're already gonna have that room in the back. We're gonna get to that here in a minute. As you see, got the tow hitch and connections already. Of course, most of the trucks got the spare tire underneath there. And that's where you take the key, and that's how you let it down, if you didn't know. License plate goes there. Tailgate. It's not a new truck. It's no easy let down here, sir. It's already rhino line. Look, somebody left a nice little snow removal scraper back there for you guys. So as you see, you got dual exhaust. I haven't heard this truck yet, so should have a nice little rumble. Tires look fairly newish. Got a little rust spot right there. That ain't too bad. You can save that. Nice size mirrors. Yeah, she don't look too bad. At first I thought it was a work truck, but it's not. It's got little options. It is the XLT, so we'll go ahead and hop on the inside. See what she's looking like. As you know, most Fords got this keyless entry little deal going on. And this is gonna be, like I said, this is what confused me. I thought it was a work truck, but you see, you do get carpet, but it's just the bare minimum. This is a truck. You don't need all that fancy dancy stuff. You got the window lockout, all this power, got power windows, mirror adjust for both sides, grow your lights, turn signals, little cruise control action going on right there. Gotta move this seat back. Must have been a midget driving it or something. This is gonna seat, looks like 6. You have this console that does flip out. If I can figure it out. There we go. It's a button on that side. She flips on right up, so somebody getting nice and cuddly in the middle. It's gonna have a CD player if you guys still have CDs. Typical, just regular set out, nothing fancy, no navigation. Sunroof does have a little cubby for your glasses, and you got a mirror. No lights, but you have a mirror. And then there's your AC controls. Let's go ahead, look down here. Ashtray, whatever charging port. Look inside that glove box. Typical truck, ain't that big. Around this area, you got a nice little pad up there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. See how this room we got. We have standard little power switch back here, so at least you can do the windows. The seat should fold up. See if we can figure it out here. All right, it does fold up. There's gonna be a button right here, but you got this cover on it, so I couldn't really tell. It folds up so you can put extra stuff or whatever. If you're hauling stuff, you don't. Yeah, it's fairly roomy back here. So even when we with the seat slid all the way back, so I didn't adjust this, but seats far as it can go, and you see you got plenty of room still. So that crew cab really comes in handy. All right, so now you got a quick walk around. It ain't all that fancy stuff, but you get your basics. And for anybody that's looking for a truck, so somewhere around these years, you can find what you need where it ain't too much of that navigation and all the extra stuff. So, but we're gonna see how it does on the city drive, talk about the fuel mileage, the tow rating, get a highway test, and then a hard braking test, all that jazz, and then bring it back to the shop, let you take a look underneath the hood and underneath it. So let's get to it. All right, but before we go take it for a test drive, I kind of want to hear it with the exhaust, see if it sounds good. let you get a quick sound. So if you get a F150 that has a 4.6, I don't know what brand muffler these are, but once I get on lift, I will try to find a name on them. But if you like the sound, this is what it sounds like with dual exhaust. Alrighty then, guys, we're about to take her for a little testo drive. Now on this one, I can't. Let's see. Before I lie to you guys, at least it tells you right here the direction you're going. We're going north, and it's 88 degrees outside. So at least it's got that. I'm surprised it has that, but it doesn't tell the mileage. So you got to do the add in and fill the tank up and see how much it gets to empty, blah 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 blah. Other than that, far as what its claim is supposed to get is 15 city, 19 highway, and that's out the 4.6 two-wheel drive. So if it's four-wheel drive, I'm guessing -2 on that number, 1 or 2 on that number, because you're gonna have more. It's gonna be heavier, and there's a whole bunch of different little things like that, and the 4-wheel drive pull on it. So get out here and catch some motorcycles, see if she can catch them. Oh yeah, this is going nowhere fast. Oh man, I think this is the first 4.6 I drove, and I would say don't jump out in front of traffic. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This thing ain't got. It might do good pulling and stuff, but as far as performance, this ain't it, G. Because you only got what, 231 horsepower. Yeah. So as far as towing, it gets up to 6,500 with the crew cab two-wheel drive. So, and then around 3,000 payload. So like I said, it might pull pretty good. Like, I feel like, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it in overdrive mode. That's what you do when towing and hauling, and you get to take that overdrive off. But it feels like it'll pull pretty good. But far as, like I said, jumping out there, this ain't no Ford Lightning by far. And like, if you think the 5.4 ain't got no power, or it's kind of gutless, 4.6 is. But I do believe it is a good engine. It's the same block that comes in the Mustangs. And you did have an option once upon a time when Ford Explorer was a V8. So I mean, as far as it rides pretty smooth for a truck. So ain't too rough, ain't too bouncy around. Of course, you're gonna feel the normal bumps here and there, but as far as driving so far through the city, ain't doing too bad. If you ever get a truck with aftermarket exhaust, you can always just take it to muffler shop and switch it back if you don't like that. But me, I can't. Whoever had this like me, I can't have a quiet truck. If you ever looked at my channel, I got a 94 F150, and it's far from quiet. Let me tell you that. It's long tubes. You should check it out. Yeah, the AC blows nice and cold. Like I said, it's basic, nice little setup, pretty straightforward. And now we're headed to the old highway. Get a little on throttle action and test out those brakes and see how she does on the highway. All right, here's the moment you've been waiting for. That nice little on throttle action right here. Get through this part. Oh, she it looks like it wants to run bad too. She's giving her all she got. Give her all she got, Captain. I mean, we got up to speed limit before we got on the highway. But, oh man, yeah, she ain't, like I said, she ain't no race truck. She ain't the new 5.0 Coyote F150s. No. But yeah, she be a good truck for somebody. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead and give her a nice little brake test here. See. A little shakes on the front. Might need some front brake pads. I'm gonna show you here in a minute how I tell. See if the steering wheel shake just a very little bit. I can feel it in the steering wheel. So get back. We're gonna get back to the shop, throw her on the lift, let you take a look underneath her, and tell you what to look for and go from there. So see ya. Well guys, I'm gonna have Omar take over because he's worked on these Fords more than I have. I did the 5.4s, but he knows the 4.6s a little bit better than I do. So we're gonna let Mr. Omar take over on your buyer's guide for the F-150.
Yep. Well, I mean, but the best thing I can say about these, you just don't see that much wrong with them. Basic stuff. 4.6 is a lot, in my opinion, a lot more reliable than the 5.4. You just don't get those camshaft phasers that go bad in them. You know, that's just like a $3,000 or $4,000 repair depending on where you go, or you know, if you do it on your own. But just basic stuff with this thing, man. You know, so you got these things that are typical for the alternators going bad. You know, you got trans dipstick over here. Oil dipstick should be on this side. This guy seems like it's a little low on coolant, so maybe check and see what that's all about. Don't really see too much wrong with these bad boys though. Power steering fluid's a little low. But just overall, they're pretty good engines. This one's got a little bit of an exhaust. You want to show them?
Oh, already, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
Already gave it.
No, but I mean, just your generic stuff. You know, make sure your fluids are full. You know, you don't really see very many oil leaks with these bad boys either. Just kind of an overall good truck. You know, just don't have much going on. It's like I said, these things just aren't really not known for like leaking a lot of oil. You know, no real leaks. You know, they got a little seepage there, but I mean, for a 100,000 mile vehicle, which one doesn't? You know, the older they get, some of these, well, just like a Chevrolet, the exhaust bolts break, so make sure you listen for that ticking noise that they make. This thing looks like it's been serviced at Ford, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's got a motorcraft filter, either that or the owner was proud and just used OE stuff. But just nothing crazy underneath of it. I wonder why the power steering fluid's a little low. I mean, we really don't have any leaks. So, yeah, just overall pretty good. Brakes seem pretty good. Shake the suspension down, make sure the ball joints are good, but just overall pretty good. We got bleeded the mufflers. I don't know what you would call those, glass packs or something, but it sounds pretty good. Almost sounds like a Mustang. Yeah, I'm gonna hand it back to George, but you know, this is about what I expected from it.
Go ahead and check these ball joints real quick. That's how you check them. Put the pry bar underneath, and you don't want to get no kind of play.
I'm not shocked. You really don't get very much loose suspension on these trucks.
So, as you see, she's pretty tight, so.
Shocks aren't leaking. No surprise there. She's still good.
Well, I hope this video is helpful with me and my partner Omar, showing you what to look for, and like I said, on test drive it. And a 4.6 is not going to have that much power, but it's going to be more reliable than a 5.4. So, do you want the power? And like I said, 6,500, that ain't too bad. You probably can squeeze out and get 75 as far as towing. But if you have any questions, please don't feel free to ask them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button so I can keep on bringing you more car reviews and keep on going from there. So see you next time. Peace.